Hey guys, it's Tilt here today with the XM-42 backpack mounted flamethrower. So we're going to do a review today, go do a gear test, check this out in the field. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why this is probably my favorite of any flamethrower that's out there commercially available. Really, in my opinion, the best bang for your buck of anything out there at the moment. So let's take a look at this, run through a couple things that I like about the platform, one or two things I think they probably could fix on the next model, and let's see what it does. All right, guys, so here's our XM-42 flamethrower. So what we're going to do here is start off with the tank. So this tank gives you about 3.5 minutes of burn time, holds 3 gallons of gasoline that go to that fuel pump through a braided hose line. Fill it up right there in the top there, either with your standard unleaded gas from the gas station or ethanol. Also note that F3 sticker on there. We'll talk about F3 more at a later date. So one of the few issues with this tank, there is a crush washer in here that can be a little finicky sometimes. It's easy to either under tighten or over tighten, so I recommend carrying that wrench with you just to make sure you don't get a fuel leak. You can see there's a little bit of residue right there at the bottom from the last time I used it. Next, we're going to take a look here at the burner. So this is standard butane or isobutane, just like you'd use for camping fuel. Just goes to a little torch right there at the end that's essentially your pilot flame for this. The actual gasoline itself comes out of that nozzle right there in the front, using a fuel pump that's pretty similar to what you would see inside of a car. So we can see here on the side, they're rail mounts. These are really nice, both for that grenade launcher that I've got mounted underneath, as well as any kind of camera that you'd like to mount on there. So I've done a GoPro on here before as well. Right down here, this is the battery system. So we're going to take a closer look here and pop this open by pulling this little lever. And this is one of the only other issues that I've had with the system. So these batteries do get to, they tend to swell over time. You know, they're kind of RC ones. The connectors are a little flimsy. So I don't love the electrical system on this, but everything else about the platform is fantastic. I've never had an issue with it, but sometimes you can see on the connector just feels a little lightweight. You know, that the charger feels a little lightweight as well. But that being said, it's always worked perfectly for me. I'm just a little bit gentle when I go and plug those in or unplug those just to make sure I don't damage them. So this is our overall system here. That's really just the system in a nutshell. If we go over here to the other side, you can see there's a button that we press. That gives us our voltage, saying that we're charged up. And then we can press that button on the top to activate the fuel pump. Just one single button to start going. We found so far that that 25 to 30 foot range that they advertise is accurate. So it works out really well. Legal in every single state except for California and Maryland. So let's check it out, see what it can do.